Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The San Siro, this giant edifice, so much reflecting the status of its illustrious occupants. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, it's an honour to be able to sit here and watch a man the beautiful game owes so much to, Peter, in Johan Cruyff. He has such a great...
Goes for goal! There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And that's found its target. Tries to stroke. He's had a shot! Manchester will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best.
Neymar plays a clever pass. And that has been clubbed away. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And it's Cruyff. And the ball's come out! Sessegnon did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Cut out in the nick of time. Pjanic plays it forward. Messi gets into a dangerous position. Lukaku, forward it goes, and now the breakaway, over to the left, João Cancelo, Saul, there has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Deftly done, Rabiot positions himself well and cuts it out. Sessegnon. Rabiot. Lukaku. It's Lukaku! That comes as a mighty relief. Lukaku. Lukaku! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Terrible error, duly punished. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's hoisted clear. From Titi. And he's away. Breaks on here. Big chance. Can he finish? Yes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Wolverhampton are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And he's cut it out. Needed a better pass there. Lobs it in gently, drills one in. Going through. Aimed in towards the centre. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Wolverhampton, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the... Has a pop! Lacking in accuracy. And it's Neymar. João Cancelo could try cutting inside here. Chip through. Up for the header! Really well taken goal. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So is this the start of a comeback? Timely intervention. Now can he finish? Oh, surely! Aimed low and direct. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Surely! Oh, it's opened up nice, shoots! This could fall anywhere! Messi. Saul goes looking. Cruyff. Tries lifting it over. Benzema gets on the end and shot a goal! It's there!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Let's put a stop to that. Fabinho floats one over.
Manchester are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Messi. Cruyff. Now the counter. He's got away. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. He's managed to get that all wrong. Benzema. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Messi plays a clever pass. Rabiot tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, they could break here. He's left his man. Can he put it away? Sticks it away!
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Wolverhampton go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Douglas Costa, there's no flag. Douglas Costa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neat exchange. A chance to play it in. He's had a look. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Mertens. Douglas Costa. He's got a massive leap.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That's not going to make it. Back to the keeper and try something new. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Sessegnon. Now it's Mertens. It's Lukaku! Sidibe. Douglas Costa just wouldn't be beaten there. Going through. Mertens. He's gone for it! It's a goal! And the lead in... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Wolverhampton, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Wolverhampton showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow. Shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Looks to clip it forward. That's gone a long way up and away. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the through ball is intercepted. So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter, but it doesn't help the dressing room, so the manager's got to hold all that together.
And it's hoisted clear. Maradona. And it's Salvio. Salvio, this is promising. He's got away. Mbappe. Belfast are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
The fact that they're a very hard tackling team can make them exploitable. Others will play on that aggression to get them in trouble.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Maradona. It's a good foot in there. Maradona is fouled. This is a great chance to take a lead. This certainly looks... Neymar! Decent hit from there. Neymar. What an adventurous run from a defender. Neymar gets it back. Neymar. Neymar tries to get it forward quickly. Salvio. Shots on. Salvio. Can he put it away? And he's done it! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Wolverhampton take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's Maradona. Good ball. Timely intervention. Neymar. Now it's Maradona. Salvio! Oh, great save, real class.
Salvio simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Neymar is demanding it out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Salvio. Plays it through. Salvio. Neymar just brushed off the ball there. Looks to thread it through. Can he finish? This could fall anywhere. He's going after it. Gomez. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Into the channel. He's got options out wide. And he's onside. He's left his man. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Header! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Has he picked him out? Going through. Chance. Going for goal. He has done it. And with that goal comes comfort.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And the finish! Back of the net! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Swept in. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Wolverhampton head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. So we're already into the second period. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. Belfast have a free kick. And it's Maradona. And it's got through. He's had a shot! In it goes! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Wolverhampton take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Maradona. Salvio. Chance to shoot. Hits one! Salvio, De Bruyne, Neymar, Walker positions himself well and cuts it out. Mohamed Salah. So we've reached the hour mark. Wolverhampton still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. He's left his man. Cristiano Ronaldo has a hit. Goal! And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. This, Mertens has been caught there, it's a foul. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's got away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. Defenders on the back foot. Ronaldo goes looking.
Good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Maradona. De Bruyne drills one in. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Neymar. Gomez. Aimed long and direct. And it's De Bruyne. Maradona. Look at the defender bombing forward.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
De Bruyne. Now it's Mertens. He's come loose.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ronaldo goes up and over. Cleared without complication. Neymar going through. And he just whacks it away.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's left his man. Offside? Yes, it is.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. He's through the middle.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Is it in? And he gobbles up the chance. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yet another dead ball chance. Kimpembe boots it to safety. And it's Walker. Hoists it high. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Wolverhampton can be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win for which the players simply did enough. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Wolverhampton certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started. Isco. It's Isco! Oh, great save, real class.
Isco simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And he just whacks it away. And play for a throw. Mbappe. Wolverhampton are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
Enrique. Once Caldas are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
And it's Sanchez. Sanchez goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Alexandro is in with a header! Ronaldo wanders offside.
Cristiano Ronaldo only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
He's got options out wide. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cleared without complication. Enrique positions himself well and cuts it out. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. De Bruyne. Perisic. Wolverhampton so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lascelles. Perisic. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Selçuk Inan. Alexandro. It's gone for a throw-in. Kyle Walker goes long. And the ball is out of play. Played back in. Ronaldo plays it out to the flank. Delivery from a massive leap! There it is!
Once Caldas are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Once Caldas break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Surely he scores! Mbappe, and he's on his way! He's gone down, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Once Caldas looking to pull clear here. Inan with a real chance here. Selçuk Inan! That was travelling. Gulam. Neymar. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Neymar, and the shot! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved.
He's had a go! Saved only by poor finishing.
Gabriel Jesus worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Mbappe. Now it's Perisic. Looks to clip it forward. Cut out in the nick of time. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. We've reached half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Neymar. And it's Gulam. Neymar. Fawzi Gulam. It's a loose ball. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, he's found him in space. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And the weighted pass. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. De Bruyne. Fawzi Gulam. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. That's a brilliant interception. Towering header, and in again, and in it goes. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him.
Can he finish? And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Inan. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Alexandro. Over to the left. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a fabulous position. Has a pop! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Alexis Sanchez. Out to the left it goes. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Perisic. Sweat. He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Mbappe. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Crosses in a low one. Oh, that's a waste. Turns and goes back. Shot at goal! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Forward it goes. Now it's Mertens. He's on his way. Has a hit. They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Wolverhampton grab a... It's Mertens! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mbappe boots it to safety. And it's Goulam. Now it's Perisic. Fozy Goulam. He's gone for it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ronaldo looks to dink one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexis Sanchez drills one in. Jemison gets good distance on it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Goulam. Perisic. Lascelles. Mbappe gets his foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Perisic. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa plays it out to the wing. Well read, he sorted that out. And that's it. Wolverhampton winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home. They were organised and determined, and they can surprise again if that standard is maintained.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat shakes to shoot. So his contractual situation is sorted, an extension agreed. Fires it in low. Wolverhampton get it back again. Rakitic. Forward it goes. And it's Perisic. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Well, quick two-touch football can be difficult to execute, but these players can take it to one-touch passing, and living with that is not easy.
Now it's Lukaku. Out to the left it goes. Griezmann takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he deliver? And that's a throw-in. Jordi Alba crosses it in low. Back in once more. Goalkeeper's ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Oh, good interception. Aimed long and direct. And he's going long. Lobs it in gently. That's a brilliant interception. Titi. Griezmann. Lukaku! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Rakitic. Rakitic. Defence has got rid of that. And it's Griezmann. He's got away. Lukaku decides to play it back. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Tries to get it forward quickly. No goals as yet. Perisic looking to get on the end of this. Has a pop! Big chance here. Looking for support. Is the shot on? Hits one! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Wolverhampton, the referee's awarded a free kick. Enrique. Here it comes. And the shot! Sticks it away! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's gone for it! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well weighted. He's left his back. Can he score?
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Well positioned to make that interception. Has gone out. Sergio Busquets. The half-time whistle goes. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Wolverhampton 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. He'll have a dip! They've done it! They're back within reach! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's gone for it! And it's been given away. Jordi Alba. Has he found his man? Going through. Griezmann. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Isco plays it out to the wing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Griezmann only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
Lamar. Alexander-Arnold. Decent looking ball. And he's onside. Cut out in the nick of time. And the defence can get it clear. Isco. Enrique knocks it away. Ericsson. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Cleared without complication. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a decent ball. Shoots! And in it goes! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's left his man. Mertens looking to shoot. He's scored. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Isco. And it's Messi. It's come loose. Enrique. Wolverhampton may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's made certain that won't get through. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a hit! He should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind. Lukaku just brushed off the ball there. Gomez. Perisic, who has made his impact already. Firmino kings it out wide. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Douglas Costa. Now it's Roberto Firmino. It's Mertens! Oh, he's managed to miss it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Firmino. He's had a go! He scores! And they are cruising away. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Wolverhampton blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He's got away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Wolverhampton were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's straight offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all hits one!
He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Douglas Costa plays it backwards and they'll try again. Philippe Coutinho. And that has been clubbed away. Up for the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Douglas Costa. And he'll have it! Oh, horrible miscue. Saul. Messi just brushed off the ball there. And help's available out wide. Goulam. And it's Goulam. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Simeone, timely intervention. Lamar. Fawzi Goulam. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Aimed long and direct. Saul. And it's Messi. Douglas Costa. Great run on the overlap here. Douglas Costa. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Messi. Goulam. It's come loose. Goulam plays it forward. And that's been won straight back. Neymar. It has a pop! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Wolverhampton take the lead.
It's so often the case with...
Hits one! It's in!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Ericsson. Well weighted. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Lamar. Into the channel, aimed wide, and he'd have done well to reach that. Lamar. And it's Lamar. Now it's Neymar. Fawzi Ghulam. Neymar. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And the shot! Goalkeeper's ball. Neymar. That's a decent ball. He's left his man. Now it's Neymar. And we hit half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Wolverhampton head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. And the game right on edge. So we're already into the second period.
Wolverhampton clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really... Shoots!
That is wayward. Ghulam. Now it's Neymar. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And he's away. Saul goes looking. Umtiti tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. Messi. Chance! He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Philippe Coutinho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's Mertens. Son Heung-min is flagged offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Oh, good interception. Son Heung-min. Now it's Neymar. Mertens. Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he score? Forward it goes. Saul. Going through. Decent looking ball. Smalling cuts it out. Aimed long and direct. Ericsson. It's got through. Neymar. Is it in? He's scored! And they've got their lead back. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Wolverhampton take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Felipe Melo goes looking. Hit long and direct. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Simeone, can he put it away? Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Gulam plays it forward. Ericsson. Defenders on the back foot. Simeone. The shot's on! It's in!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant. Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And it's Mertens. Now it's Son Heung-min. Felipe Melo.
Wolverhampton merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mertens. Neymar. He's played him through. It's a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Douglas Costa. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Mertens. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mertens. Big chance! Mertens! That is terrific! And that has raised the roof! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Wolverhampton take what looks going for goal! Back of the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Wolverhampton are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. A chance! Ericsson tries to get it forward quickly. So that's it. It is all over. Wolverhampton emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Your reflections then, Jim?
Wolverhampton were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town.
He's gone for it! That was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And there's a long ball. Here it comes. Now it's Neymar. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Now it's Sterling. De Bruyne. Now it's Costa. Diego Costa shoots! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Sterling. Just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Kimpembe cuts it out. Aimed long and direct. De Bruyne. Trippier has come steaming up from the back for this. Sterling goes steaming forward. Rabiot demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And it's Mane. Oh, they can break here.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's got it, and he's got time. Mane. Now it's Aubameyang. He's off on a marauding, hits one! He's missed another one.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Hit long and direct. That's a brilliant interception. Mane. And it's Mane. Diego Costa. And it's got through. Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in, the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Costa goes wandering offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Kimpembe plays it forward. Neymar. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ball's out once more. Papastathopoulos. De Bruyne.
Rangers have been keeping their passes short and sharp. It's the way they've evolved their game in recent weeks.
Now it's Costa. Timely intervention. Now it's Neymar. Going through. Neymar. Going for goal! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now it's Neymar. He's got... Hits one!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Now it's Mane. Aubameyang. Cut out in the nick of time. Rabiot. Now it's Neymar. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first-half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Wolverhampton leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well read, he sorted that out. De Bruyne. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Sessegnon. Rabiot. De Bruyne. Oh, real, can he score? He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking. And
looking to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. De Bruyne. Sessegnon does well to read it and intercepts. De Bruyne. And that's well defended. And it's Trippier. De Bruyne. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well positioned to make that interception. Look at the defender bombing forward. And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
There are a few waiting for it. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now the counter. Neymar. He's had a look. He has a hit. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Wolverhampton take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Rabiot. Wolverhampton still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. And help's available out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's Neymar. This might be a Rangers counter-attack. Now it's Costa. Can he finish?
Has a swing at it!
And he heaves it forward. For Pastathopoulos. Now it's Aubameyang. Sessegnon goes looking. Mertens. Neymar. He's left his man. It's got through. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the Pasta to pick him out.
Well, no question now as to who is in control. Mertens. Trippier. And it's De Bruyne. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Neymar. He's gone for it! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. There is the final whistle. Wolverhampton were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter.
very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here. Messi. Gerson. Gerson. And it's Mertens. Now it's Mertens. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, really good feet. Mbappe! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Needed a better pass there. Messi, and a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And he just whacks it away. Mertens. Forward it goes. And it's Gomez. Nicely controlled. Got us going for goal! And a second time! There it is! First blood drawn! Well, that always looked the likely outcome. So, a breakthrough already. Pushes it out wide. Douglas Costa with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Just brushed off the ball there. Hamšík. Simeone shot a goal! It's come back out! It's in! Messi did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Knocks it away. Smalling. Surely looking to shoot. Douglas Costa. Has it out wide now. And the finish! Goal! And they're back in front. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Wolverhampton take the lead. He can get that clear. De Bruyne conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just the shoots! Douglas Costa. Timely intervention. Cedric Suarez. Now it's Messi. Done very well to intervene. And it's Mertens. Wolverhampton cannot keep hold of the ball. De Bruyne. He's left his man. De Bruyne shoots. No mistake. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Wolverhampton take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Going through. Simeone. Messi has a hit. It's in. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Manchester get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one.
Massive leap! Oh, taken with style. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella...
He's had a go! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. There's the end of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Wolverhampton 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. That'll be a throw. Smalling cuts it out. Mertens. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Big chance! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Great challenge. Now it's Hamsik. It's Hamsik! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Can he finish? Hits one! What about it? It is no contest. It is a landslide. Rarely outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
How many more does he want? Wolverhampton can make their change now with a break in play. Well, no question now as to who is in control. He's made sure that that won't get through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go... Gerson! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Manchester were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Aimed long and direct. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could move up a gear here. Gabriel Jesus. He's left his man. He's come loose. a shot away. Douglas Costa going through. Can he score? It's a goal! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Wolverhampton tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Gabriel Jesus plays it out to the flank. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Hamsik goes looking. Out to the left it goes. Douglas Costa. Tries to get it forward quickly. Douglas Costa. He'll have it in! Really well taken goal. And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's off on a marauding run. Gabriel Jesus has been caught offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Gerson. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's a decent ball. Is it in? Another chance! In it goes! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's got through. Gabriel Jesus. Chance to... Has a pop! Back of the net! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's got away. Gabriel Jesus. Battles to win it back. Forward it goes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe. And it's Savic. Played into space out wide. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round. Simeone! Oh, there was plenty on that. And that's it. Wolverhampton, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Wolverhampton really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, we're just about ready to go here in what should be an intriguing game in conditions which may prove testing. There are plenty of talking points around this game, but not the least of them is the snow that we have had. There were concerns that it could cause the match to be called off. I'm glad to report that hasn't been the case. The pitch has been well cleared, but the conditions will certainly add an extra dimension to the competition. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. As you can see, we've already started here. That's gone a long... He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Manolas. Sanson. Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Neymar. He's left his man. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Sanchez with the crossfield ball. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Roberto, De Bruyne, it's a loose ball. Firmino, he's on it, can he score? And he's done it!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Well, that has certainly made... And Messi! And it's Jordi Alba, looking for space out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Neymar knocks it away. And the defence can get it clear. That'll be a throw. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Neymar. Neymar. Firmino. That's a brilliant interception. Hamsik. Now it's Cavani, and it's Bale. Going through, Bale. And he just whacks it away. And the finish! Sanson does well there, alert. Hamsik. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Bruyne crosses in a low one. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. He's looked long this time. And that's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gulam. Now it's Bale. He's through. Dashing forward at pace. He's got away. Hits one. In for the follow-up. He has done it. They are right back in business. Hamsik duly reaps his reward. Kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Hits one! It's a goal! And they're back in front. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Neymar is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lamar has come loose. Now the counter. Sergio Ramos conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Kimpembe boots it to safety. The referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Clears it out of harm's way. It's gone out for a throw-in. Away from immediate danger. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He's left his man. Neymar. Hamšík. Out to the left it goes. Alexis Sanchez. Gorgeous control there. Salvio. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Neymar. Gulam. Here it comes. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Hamšík. Clearance and very necessary. Salvio. Firmino. Milan are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And it's Cavani. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gulam. Firmino spreads it towards the left. Lamar. Aimed long and direct. Going through. And that's a throw-in. Cleared without complication.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's De Bruyne. He's found his man. That'll be a corner. Wolverhampton can try it again now. Tries a header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, if the defensive pushing up is accompanied with the right pressing, offsides are going to be commonplace.
Jordi Alba. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Milan are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! And in it goes! And surely now, the result beyond doubt.
Neymar.
Can he finish? And the ball's come out. He can get that clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, it looks like he did make his move just a smidgen too early.
A long ball, but not especially accurate. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked him out. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Firmino hits it! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What about that, Jim Beglin?
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. He's had a go! What about it? It is no contest. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Wolverhampton, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled.
He's gone for it! In for the follow-up!
No, he got that all wrong.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, he almost made it count. Great opportunity.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hamsik cuts it out. De Bruyne. Gomez. And it's Maradona. De Bruyne. Good clearance and very necessary. Mane goes looking. This could be a Liverpool counter-attack. He's left his man. Gorgeous control there. Cristiano Ronaldo.
No mistake!
Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Gomez tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Lukaku. Looks to clip it forward.
Can he put it away? Goal!
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. De Bruyne. Maradona. Now it's Lukaku. Drilled in low. Roberto Carlos boots it to safety.
The shot's on!
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Forward it goes. That's not going to make it. De Bruyne. Hector Bellerin plays it forward. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Maradona. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's De Bruyne. Here it is now, hits one!
Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Wolverhampton are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And it's Mane. It's a loose ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Maradona. Mane looking to run onto it. Can he finish? And that's been levered clear. Ball's out on the left now. Going through. Perisic. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Gomez. Now it's De Bruyne. Wolverhampton are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Drills one in. Aimed long and direct. Cristiano Ronaldo pushes it out wide. Gomez. Now it's Maradona. Gomez. De Bruyne. Maradona. And it's got through. Pumps it into the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Griezmann. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Wolverhampton sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. And it's Hamšík. It's come loose. Forward it goes. Perisic could try cutting inside here. He's got away. Looking to shoot. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Heads it!
A reprieve.
Can he score?
And he's there to make a great save.
Carlos really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Perisic. Griezmann. Mane.
He's had a go!
Looking for a decent ball in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Wolverhampton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Wolverhampton really could have done without this, dealing with the pressure.
One back!
He was just never going to miss.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Hits one! What about it? 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Just so calm under pressure.
Lukaku demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display.
Has a swing at it.
And it's hoisted clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mane goes for goal! He's scored! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Crowd calling for him to shoot. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Griezmann plays a clever pass. Smalling can hoist it clear. That'll be a throw.
Liverpool are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now it's Lukaku. Shoots! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
4 in the game, he is the man. Wolverhampton go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Fires it in low. He has done it! We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
De Bruyne. Now it's Mertens. Here it comes. Mertens.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's left his man. Is it in? He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And he just whacks it away. And it's Bailly. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Real chance. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Wolverhampton have held on. A knife-edge game, a single-goal margin, but they have won it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. They've got underway here pretty promptly.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce.
Mbappe! Trying to get there. Kimpembe plays it forward. Shanghai Shenhua will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the
Douglas
break.
Costa looking sharp there. And it's Douglas Costa. Oh, really good feet from him. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Decent hit from there. Pushes it out wide. Tries lifting it over. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. Nedved gets it back. Kimpembe gets into the right position to intercept. Out wide to the right. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Douglas Costa. Nedved. Now a chance to break. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! It's anyone's ball. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. A real chance to break. He's left his man, striding forward, can he score? It's there! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Wolverhampton get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! Rabiot tries to get it forward quickly. It's come loose. And it's Goulam. Fawzi Goulam. And the shot! And in it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Wolverhampton get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Pogba goes looking. Mbappe. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit.
Hits one! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. 3 without reply. This is becoming... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Wolverhampton have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're already into the second period. And he just whacks it away. Douglas Costa with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Mohamed Salah gets it back. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Jemison. Goulam stuck out a leg for a good challenge. He's looking to get there first. Going through. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? No way through there. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the...
Kante, he's given away a free kick. And he should have made it 4.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Sergio Ramos. Played out to the right. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got away. Good idea, just poorly executed. Goulam set up 1 goal so far. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes.
Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Wolverhampton tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Rabiot. Goulam positions himself well and cuts it out. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Great ball, and now the shot. Pogba. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kimpembe. Forward it goes. Rabiot. Now it's Mertens. Mertens plays it out to the wing. Goulam plays a clever pass. Aimed long and direct.
Wolverhampton have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Perisic shoots! Sticks it away! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, no question. He's had a go! Oh, denied at the last.
Worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Plays it back. And it's Perisic. Out wide to the right. Shoots! Brought out the best in the keeper. Nedved plays it forward. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Pushes it out wide. Mohamed Salah. He's left his man. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. And the ball is out of play. Özil goes looking. Mbappe! He's off on a marauding run. Perisic, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Rabiot. Now it's Perisic. He's got away. Perisic. He's gone for it! And a second time. And it's Salah. Going through. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's gone for it! And the follow-up. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your...
you.